to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Navy's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. On the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. So Temple's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if he's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Navy will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Simon. Here's a heat. Fires to the right. Got a wide open receiver. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Temple lines up quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it in the middle. It's Adams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Completes the shuffle pass. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Navy offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Motion from the wideout. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Quarterback on the keeper. Steamrolls his way ahead. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipmen.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Indiana. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on it. Ball is loose. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simon. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Navy will go back on the attack. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Kent. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Boy, and last year was a massive success for the Mids under Coach Brian Newberry. They won 10 games, the thrilling comfort behind victory in the bowl against Oklahoma, and the future looks bright.
It does look bright, and it's Drew Cronic in this offense, man. It's so different. They show the spread principles while still keeping the beautiful wing tee that everybody loves. So the variation on offense, Palmer, it made them even harder to stop a year ago.
Yeah, it really is a bit of a hybrid in a lot of ways. It used to be tough just when it was the regular triple option, and now you've got some different elements factoring into this as well. Big expectations. That win against Oklahoma got Navy fans really excited for this year.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the read option, he'll pull and go left. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll run the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
14, Temple, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Snag in the middle. It's Jones. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Temple lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Makes the catch, it's Adams. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Give to the fullback. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 30. He'll ride his man on the option. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Chapman. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to beat him to the left. Got the 1st down and more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chapman. If you consider the swing pass an extension of the running game, well, they shut down the run and the swing on that one.
No doubt. Locked him down. Great job seeing it right away. Eyes on the running back. As soon as they threw it, multiple guys breaking on the football, getting to him, not letting him do any damage after the catch.
Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Simon. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Temple lining up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Run it with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kent. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Navy will have to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. He'll do it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With the catch, it's Irvin. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield, it's Simon. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Adams. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Gonna take a shot on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there and gets a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Makes the catch. It's Jones. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Temple lines up quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Simon. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And here comes the Navy offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. It's caught. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play and they'll move the chains.
There's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Temple lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And Navy will go back on the attack. The option look. He'll toss it. Oh, better look out! And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Hard running there. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Sends it back in motion. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Now on the move. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Here comes the heat. It's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. On the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, midshipmen! And they take it in for 6 more points. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos.
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simon. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Temple lining up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down.
And that's a moment defensively you just got to have it, right? 3rd down, you got to get a stop. What's even better than that is you get him out of bounds, so you've stopped the clock. That is perfect now. You're now giving your offense an opportunity to come back on the field, march the ball, and hopefully get you the win.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
1st down, Temple.
Trying play action. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Simon. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They'll go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Owls!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. Fullback's got it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Pickup of 12. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Temple lines up quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Dropping back, it's Simon. That's caught, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
First down, Temple.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass on second down. Back's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He's looking to pass. Rush is on him. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet coffin.
This drive will open from the 15. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.